So I go out to eat at this restaurant in this hotel in Vegas that I'm staying at. And this lady, very nice waitress, just really polite and sweet. She finally, one time when she's walking by, she just stops and goes, "I gotta say, I love your shirt." And I'm like, I know, right? America. And then we started talking about everything from guns to the Constitution, the election, and it was really good to meet a fellow patriot that loves her country. And so, we talked forever, and then finally left, and then I got up to the cash register, and the lady said, "Okay, here you go, and type in your amount of your tip." And it said like 10% on this button, 20% on this button, and then other. And I thought to myself, well, why not do this? So there you go. She got a 1776. America! That's the tip right there, 1776. So hopefully she sees that. But then I was at Walmart getting some super glue so I could bandage up my old cut finger that's flapping almost off. Should have probably got stitches, but super glue will work in a pinch. Anyway, I'm walking out of the thing with my stuff, and then I thought about this awesome lady. I was just looking at my shirt going, that's so cool to bond with another fellow person that loves their country. And I thought to myself, well, let's see if she's still on shift. So then I went back into the store. So I got this Stay Rad bag because she's rad. And then, of course, all that fluffy paper that girls like, I don't know, it's a waste of money, trees, but whatever, looks cute. Then we got M&M's because, I don't know, my wife's favorite. It's probably hers. Three Musketeers, purely because of red, white, and blue. You know what I mean? And then her, me, and America. You know, I don't know. It's just a candy bar. Hopefully she likes it. Then I got this thing. Why? Because it was like $1, but it has a flag on it. I got this thing because why not? She probably has a yard somewhere. And then, last but not least, hi, how are you?
Hi, I didn't hear you. You would like somebody clean room or not today?
No, I don't need a clean room, but I need you to have that.
Thank you so much.
You are an amazing person.
Thank you.
Right.
If you need anything, call housekeeping.
Okay, thank you. Love you. All right, housekeeping. Housekeeping. No, not that one. Anyway, and then last but not least, I'm putting on the old Phil Robertson in there. Look at this book. Daily, what is that? Your Daily Phil. Who doesn't need this? To be honest, I want this book. But I'm going to give it to her because she is a true American. And so I'm going to put all this crap in that. Not crap. Amazing stuff. Phil's not crap. Phil's a good man. I'm going to put all this in that bag to stay rad. I'm going to go back town to that restaurant. I'm going to give it to her. And I probably won't record it because it's weird. But I'll hopefully get a picture of this hero of mine. Why is she a hero of mine? Oh, dropped that. Because of this flag right here. If you love this flag, you don't spit on it or burn it, and you stand for it when the national anthem's on, then you are a hero of mine. So this new hero, don't even know her name. Oh, what is it? I think it's, Lillian. I mean, you know what I mean? We're going to go down to see if Lillian's still on shift. If not, I guess I'm going back for some hash browns in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So, America, be prideful of this. Yes, there's things that are wrong, but this is the greatest country in the world. America, baby. See ya. Love you. So what's your name?
Lily.
Lily. This is the true American patriot.
We patriots here.
That served me today. Okay, so we're going out of the room.
You got a key?
I do. You have the key to my heart.
Yeah.
Anyway, here, you can have your purse.
Okay.
Let me get that door for you. I mean, it's actually an elevator, but you know what I mean. Okay. Go be Mrs. Universe.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta tell you this. I've been waiting. She just got off of for lunch break. She came up here. Had to give her my full attention. But I've got to tell you what who I just ran into. Oh my gosh. Woo! Okay, check it. Oh, I don't even know how to start this. So I'm down there. You just saw the video of Lily, right? And I gave her that bag. Right before that, guess who? I walk into the restaurant to see Lily. Woo. Whoa, guess what happened? I'm sitting there and I look, and Lily is serving someone. And I look and I go, that can't be. That can't be. No. You know who it was? Scott Freaking Stapp, the old Creed lead singer, but he's done some amazing, awesome solo stuff. And I'm just like, dude, that's Scott Stapp. I'm like, no way. Okay, hold on. To prove that I'm a huge Scott Stapp fan, if you go right there in my personal page, be careful if you subscribe to this one. There's some weird stuff on here. But look, yeah, a little weird. But check it. T-Bone performs a couple of Scott Stapps. Right there. Check it. Right there. And then guess what? This is a non-religious program of a youth treatment center that I was at. But check it out. Right there. It's my last day working there. Jesus, bringing them in. Yeah, what are they going to do? Fire me? It was my last day. Hi, I'm back. I bet you didn't even know I left. But it's another day. Yesterday I had to do some honeydews for the wife, and I'm back. So where were we? Scott Stapp. So I sit there, I see him. I go, Scott? And he's like, yeah? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a huge fan. I can't believe this. And we start talking, and he was really cool. He was there with his kids. I kind of felt bad that I went into crazy stardom mode, but I'm like, wow, it's Scott Stapp. I love this guy. So I'm like, holy cow. So we talk. I'm like, can I get a picture? He's like, so cool. He's like, yeah, sure. Get a picture. I'm walking off, and I'm like, Scott, by the way, why are you here? Why are you in Vegas in this hotel? And he says, I'm here to support my wife. She's in the universe pageant. And I'm like, oh no, you didn't, Scott. Well, check it out. That's why I'm here. And my wife is in that pageant. So you best hope they're in different divisions, because no one messes with my wife. And what you gonna do when the Hulkamania is running wild on you, you know? I actually didn't say that to him, but in my head I was like, But they're in different divisions, so it's all good. Anyway, so it's just a really cool experience. I met my second favorite singer of all time. Why is he not my first favorite singer of all time? Because there's a man still breathing named Geddy Frickin' Lee. You know what I mean? And I don't even know if that's his middle name, but I'm just saying it. Geddy Frickin' Lee. Rush, a modern day warrior. It's amazing. It's like art coming out of his mouth. And so Scott, if you ever watch this, sorry you're not my number one, but it's Geddy Lee, and I think you can understand that. You know what I mean? Let's go on a journey. Come with me, shall we? Let me come tell you the moral of this story, because every story in your life has a moral if you look deep enough. So, how did I meet Scott Stapp, my second favorite singer of all time? Well, it happened because I went and looked to love, bless, and serve others. I was literally walking out of Walmart parking lot with all my other stuff. The Holy Ghost says, hey, Terry, why don't you go back in there? And you remember that awesome waitress? Yeah, you gave her a cool tip, but give her something else. Has any waitress had someone an hour later come back with a bag of goodies? I don't know. But you're going to be the first, maybe. And so I'm like, all right, I'll do that. I don't care. And I went back in, got her some goodies in that bag. And I went back. And did you know what? The coincidences of this is just, it's not there, right? The Lord blessed me. He's like, hey, you hooked up this girl. I'm going to have you get to see your second favorite singer of all time. So if I would have walked in at a different time, or if right then she was in the back, or she was serving someone over here. No, I literally walk in with this bag of goodies to give to her, so I'm doing service, and I walk in, and there she is, serving Scott Stapp, and I'm about to give it to her, and she leaves, and then I see Scott, right? And then I gave it to her after I saw Scott and talked to him. So the moral of this story, people, is love, bless, and serve, and go out, and go and get your waitresses who are working so hard a gift bag once in a while. And you'll get to meet your second favorite singer of all time. It's a Nordic Shire guarantee. I guarantee that. And if it doesn't come true, contact the Hobbit. His name's Sean, and he'll give you your money back or something. I don't know, but that's what I'm talking about. That's what this channel is about. It's about going out and just doing little things, little tiny things. I mean, you can do the big things, but the little things are where people will be like, oh my gosh. And I know that this waitress is not really caring about the stuff I gave her, but the fact that I thought about her and came back. So that's the moral of the story. And then you get to meet your second favorite singer of all time. And he made 3 solo albums. And on those albums are some of the most amazing songs I've ever... I like Creed. I like a lot of music. But Scott Stapp, there's some times I'm mowing my lawn, or I'm working out, or I'm driving in my car, and I'm like, what should I play? And I'm thinking, should I play this? No, I'm not in that mood. This. And then it hits me, and it's like, Scott Stapp. And I'm like, oh yeah. And oh my gosh, if you have not heard Scott Stapp stuff, do yourself a favor. You will thank me later, and listen to Scott Stapp stuff. And I'm going to give you a little preview right now of some of the amazing things. Number 1, the purpose for pain. There's gotta be more, cause this life is insane. Gotta turn this around and find the purpose for pain. Oh my gosh, that song, you gotta listen to it. When I was going through my divorce, or when I was on the single scene and I was dating toxic people, and I was like, purpose for pain, find it and then use it. I love it. And another one I used to love during when I was going through stuff is Survivor. Check it out. I'll never bow down. I'll never own defeat. Cause you messed with the fighter. I'm standing here. I'm baptized by the fire. A survivor. And then there's classics like Surround Me. Are you kidding me right now? They say no man's an island, but I tend to disagree. I guess they've never seen my island and where it lies at sea. Wow, insane. Listen to that one, you'll just, And then, there's so many good ones. I'll leave you with one last one. This is my favorite and one of my kids' favorite. We crank it in the car, we jam it out, and it's all about Jesus because he was a rock star. His love was thunder in the sky. His roar was lions in the night. He spoke, he always drew a crowd. His message was his lifestyle. He gave us everything and more. He was the party we've been looking for. Maybe, just maybe, Jesus was a rock star. Can I get a witness? Whoop, whoop. Anyway, I could go on and on. Do yourself a favor. Get all of Scott Stapp's albums. When he comes in concert, bring you and about 20 others. You're going to love it. This guy, it's like this little secret that I know about. It's so great. The lyrics are awesome. The sound's awesome. And it's awesome. Have I mentioned he's awesome? Okay, I don't know how this turned into like, hey, go help a waitress to Scott Stapp. But I think he deserves it. I do. You know what was really cool is I get this, all of a sudden my wife and his wife, they're really good friends. Like, they met each other independently, and they love each other. But how can't you love Christiane, right? And his wife's amazing too. But so anyway, I get this video. So my wife goes down there, and Scott's with his wife. And so his wife's recording, and my wife goes, hey, you just made my husband's day by meeting him. And he's like, oh, that was your husband? And she shows him my song. And I'm going to put that video on here. I hope that's okay if you ever see this, Scott. I don't have permission, but I'm just putting it on there. But it was like, you know how surreal that was? To sit there and watch your wife showing your second favorite singer of all time a video of you singing his stuff, and he's listening. It's crazy. He even gave me 2 A+, 2 of them. So it was pretty cool. So look to love, bless, and serve, and go buy Scott Stapp stuff, I guess. That's pretty much the moral of this story, this video. I love you all, and hopefully we'll see you in the Shire. Have you subscribed yet? What is wrong with you?
So,
That's
how
cool.
does he sound?
He sounds great. He gets a
What
A++.
feedback do you have?
Just wait till he gets animated.
Great job. Come on, baby, the chorus.
He's like 6'4",
Friendly advice, just throw out the door. There is a question I want to understand. Why can't everyone tell the truth? They learn to love again. Do you know what it feels like to be broken and used? Scared and confused. Yes, I know what it feels like to be broken and used. Scared and confused. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yeah, I'm not broken. I'm not broken. I'm not broken. No, wrong. Go for speech.
Go for